y el significado de la mitzvah en sí misma.
Okay, because we learned there that only through the mitzvah, the power of a mitzvah, then we were worthy to be able to be to get out of Egypt at that time.
Porque por medio del poder de la obediencia a esa mitzvah es que fue posible que saliéramos de Egipto.
All right, and okay, and right. So mitzvah, certainly for us and the Jews, we have 613 mitzvahs. We have many mitzvahs. I mean,
para los judíos hay 613 mandamientos, muchos mandamientos.
Right, and the truth is, now that we have no temple, and also we have no temple, and so that cuts about half of it right off right there. Just that.
Ahora que no tenemos templo, esos mandamientos se reducen casi a la mitad.
Right, and even the fact that the sanctity of land is not complete, that also makes it that we lose out on many. Anyhow,
so con el hecho de la santidad de la tierra, hemos perdido mucho.
It's not complete. The sanctity of the land is not complete.
Porque no está completa la santidad de la tierra.
So we lose it. So really, there's less than we have. The Chafetz Chaim made a book about the mitzvahs, and he had less than 200 that we do practically. Yeah.
El Chafetz Chaim hizo un libro, un listado, y encontró menos de 200 mitzvot que se pueden estar cumpliendo ahorita.
Okay. Right. Still, there's enough. There's enough to what to do for many lifetimes already, just with this part.
Pero aún con estos, tenemos suficientes para varias vidas.
And right, and but the concept also applies to the Noachide mitzvahs. I mean, same concept.
Bueno, pero el concepto también aplica para las leyes noágidas.
Right, and really, even with those 7, the more you study them, the more you see, the more you see that there's more to do, and you have what to do just with those 7. And
aún esos 7 leyes, entre más se estudian, más se da uno cuenta que hay cosas que cumplir, que hacer.
Okay. Anyhow, so whatever we're going to say applies to our mitzvahs and also to the Noachide mitzvahs.
Entonces, lo que vamos a decir hoy se aplica tanto para los mandamientos que tienen los judíos como para los noágidas.
Right, because a Noachide also has to do. He has to do, in order to be a Noachide, you have to do the mitzvahs with the intention of because Hashem, basically the God of the Jews, commanded these mitzvahs.
Porque para un noágida, la intención del cumplir con las 7 leyes noágidas parte del conocimiento de que fueron estipuladas, dadas por Hashem.
Right, and only on that, only with that condition, is it considered that you fulfilled a mitzvah.
Y solamente si partimos de este principio de que los noágidas obedecen porque así lo dijo Hashem, se consideran cumplidas estas 7 leyes.
Right. If you don't have this in mind, then it's not considered that you did a mitzvah.
Si eso no está en mente, no se considera que se cumplió una mitzvah.
Okay. So, now we'll do Rav Wolbe's introduction to the mitzvah.
Entonces ahora voy a hacer la introducción de Rav Wolbe a la mitzvah.
So he says, really, the only thing that exists in the world really is the mitzvah, is a mitzvah.
que realmente existe en el mundo es mitzvah.
The only thing that really exists in the world is a mitzvah.
Lo único que realmente existe en el mundo es mitzvah.
And our life is only within the context of mitzvah.
Y nuestra vida es solo en el contexto de la mitzvah.
There's no purpose creation. The whole purpose of creation only is to do a mitzvah.
El único propósito de la creación es poder realizar mitzvah.
Okay, and the way the picture of the Ramban,
la imagen del Rambam,
which Ramban with a nun over here, Nachmanides they call it.
Nachmanides, es el Rambam con una N al final.
He says all the worlds are like a giant tree.
Dice que todo el mundo es como un árbol gigantesco.
And the fruit of this tree is the mitzvahs.
Y el fruto de este árbol son las mitzvot.
Right. So that means that's what we're saying. This concept that means that all of creation, the whole purpose of creation, is only to make the circumstances that we could do a mitzvah.
Todo el propósito del mundo es crear las circunstancias para que nosotros realicemos las mitzvah.
Okay, and the only way to serve Hashem is through doing a mitzvah.
Y la única forma del servicio a Hashem es a través de la mitzvah.
Okay, and so the main point is to show that we show by doing a mitzvah we show that we're serving Hashem, and that's the main point of the mitzvah itself.
Al hacer la mitzvah, estamos nosotros mostrando que servimos a Hashem a través de la mitzvah.
And that's the main point of a mitzvah.
Y ese es el punto primordial de cada mitzvah.
Okay, and one can only rise up above the waywardness of heart through mitzvahs.
Uno solo puede ascender de un corazón disperso a través de la mitzvah.
Okay, and there's a verse, I think it's from Tehillim.
Hay un verso, creo que viene en los Salmos.
And it says, or it possibly is and you have it in a number of different places, including maybe it's also in other places, same verse somehow.
Y quizás esté este mismo verso en otros sitios.
Anyhow, it says the words of Hashem are shaping.
Las palabras de Hashem dan forma.
They protect whoever puts their trust in them.
Protegen a quien ponga su confianza en él.
Okay, so you see the point of the shaping is that the mitzvahs are given to shape a person.
Las mitzvahs son dadas para conformar a la persona, para transformarla.
They put like a godly nature into us.
Ponen como una naturaleza divina en nosotros.
Which raises above just the physical life.
Que elevan por encima de la vida física.
Okay, and through this shaping, then Hashem becomes our protector.
A través de esta forma que adquirimos, Hashem se vuelve nuestro protector.
Okay, so through allowing us to be ourselves to be shaped by the mitzvahs, then therefore Hashem will now come and protect us.
Al nosotros permitirnos obedecer la mitzvah, Hashem se torna nuestro protector.
Okay, and that's what it said at the end of the verse there. He protects whoever puts their faith in him or in them.
Y eso es lo que dice en la parte final de ese verso. Él protege a quienes depositan su fe en él.
Okay. All right. Now there was a king.
Entonces hubo un rey.
In a place called the Khazar.
En un lugar llamado Khazar.
And it was a country near Turkey. And
era un país cerca de Turquía.
Just that it disappeared, got swallowed up in history, got swallowed up, whoever it is came and conquered over there, and the whole country disappeared in history, so we don't know about it anymore.
Hoy en día es difícil encontrarlo porque a través del tiempo, en las conquistas, pues quedó absorbido.
Right, so it disappeared from the world already. And,
ya desapareció del mundo.
Right. But years ago, let's say around 1400 years ago, in that time.
Pero hace unos 1400 años, más o menos por ese tiempo,
there was a king who was there, whatever, the king there.
El rey que ellos tenían entonces.
Somehow he was a real seeker. He was like a truth seeker.
Era un verdadero buscador de la verdad.
And he really wanted to figure out what was the true faith.
Y él quería encontrar cuál era la fe verdadera.
And he lived in the middle there. So on one side he had like across the water a little bit, he had the Greeks over there.
Y donde él vivía tenía cerca, cruzando un cuerpo de agua, a los griegos.
And then you had the Muslims, who was like to the north of him or above them. They had Muslims, and
arriba al norte tenía a los musulmanes.
And below them he had Christians.
Y en la parte de abajo tenía cristianos.
So he was right in the middle of all these things, and so it's no wonder that he couldn't figure out which one, what's the right faith.
Y estando rodeado por todas estas ideas y religiones, no era de admirarse que él tenía la duda de cuál sería la verdad.
All right, because the Muslims say they were right, and the Christians said they were right about everything.
Porque los musulmanes decían que ellos tenían la razón, los cristianos decían que ellos tenían la razón.
And the Greeks said nobody knows everything, nobody knows nothing except for them, and only they know anything with them.
Y los griegos decían, oh, nadie conoce nada excepto nosotros.
Right, and so he tried to, on his own, he tried as hard as he can to see, to be a righteous person. Whatever he figured out is considered good. He tried as hard as he can to do it.
Este rey se esforzaba en tratar de averiguar cómo debía de comportarse o decidir en cada asunto. Él trataba de ser justo.
Right, and then in the night he started having a dream. It's this dream like this.
Eso en el día. Y en la noche él empezó a soñar, a tener un sueño como...
He had his dream that, and the dream kept on saying, this is what it would say to him in the dream. Your intentions are good, your actions are no good.
En ese sueño él escuchaba que le decían, tus intenciones están correctas, tus acciones no.
Right, and he couldn't figure out what it was, came repeatedly, and it was like the voice was strong enough that he believed, he had to have all faith in this voice. He believed in it. He believed it was almost like a prophecy. He believed in this voice.
Tanto escuchaba este mensaje que él llegó a entenderlo como que esto era un mensaje de profecía.
Right, and so, but he couldn't figure out. So if so, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing?
Pero no podía entender qué es lo que tendría él que hacer.
So then he called people from all these three, and he tried to get a wise person, and to try to explain to him what he should be doing.
Entonces él convocó gente sabia de estas tres religiones para tratar de averiguar qué debía hacer.
And basically, in his discussions, I mean, whatever his discussions were, but eventually both the Muslim and the Christian agreed that the sources of their things come from the Jews.
Las discusiones que tuvieron, las pláticas que lograron entablar, de alguna manera llegaron a concluir tanto los musulmanes como los cristianos que sus ideas básicas las obtuvieron de los judíos.
And so therefore he said, if so, I should call a Jew also. I should call a Jew here also.
Y allí él se le ocurrió, también debería yo de convocar a un judío. ¿Lo perdimos?
All right, and eventually, so really in the book, in the whole. Now, Rabbi Yehuda Halevi wrote a book about this, the discussions that they had.
Rabbi Yehuda Halevi escribió un libro en donde se guardaron las discusiones estas de las que hablamos.
No, it's not literal, but there were traditions of the accounts of what happened, and he made a book out of these traditions.
No es literal, textual palabra a palabra, pero se creó una tradición de estas discusiones y eso fue lo que él recopiló.
Okay, so Rabbi Yehuda Halevi was is a great rabbi from like 800 years ago in Spain. I write down his name.
Bueno, el rabino Yehuda Halevi vivió hace como 800 años en España.
Right, I wrote down his name over here, Rabbi Yehuda Halevi.
Ya nos escribió. Rab, do you see yourself? Because I don't think your camera is on.
I see myself. I'm for sure here. I know for sure I'm here.
Bueno, dice el Rab que él de seguro sabe que está ahí, pero yo no lo veo.
Right, but I'm for sure here. I mean, I could smack myself to make sure. I mean,
no.
I'm here. Okay.
Se me puedo dar una bofetada para asegurarme que estoy aquí.
Okay.
Bueno, Hannah dice que sí los ve a los dos, nos ve a los dos, ¿sí sale?
Okay, I can see you. I mean,
okay. Let me see. Aún en el listado veo que el Rab nomás tiene listening, no tiene el icono de la cámara, pero bueno. Okay.
Okay.
So,
and so So in the dream, basically, this is what the Jew tells the king about his dream.
Esto en, en el sueño, esto es lo que se le dice al rey.
Again, no. In the book,
Perdón. En el libro de Yehuda,
this is what the rabbi or the Jew tells the king about his dream.
en el libro queda escrito lo que el judío le llega a decir al rey.
And this is a famous book. The name of the book is Kuzari. That's the name of this work.
El nombre del libro es Kuzari.
Okay. So he says that whatever it's not in the capacity of man to know what can connect them to God.
El rabino le dijo, no está en la capacidad del hombre saber cómo lo conecta a Dios.
He doesn't know the quantity or the quality.
El hombre no conoce ni la cantidad ni la cualidad.
And even if he did, he wouldn't know the right time for them.
Y aun si lo llegara a entender, no sabría cuál es el tiempo indicado.
Right. Because only God can see the whole picture.
Porque solamente Dios puede ver todo completo.
Right. And we, to us, was given, this is what was given to us. This is the Torah that was given to us.
Y a nosotros se nos dio la Torah.
And so basically only somebody who accepts this is basically somebody who has faith in God.
Solo alguien que acepta esto tiene fe en Dios.
If you try to figure it out yourself,
si uno tratara de averiguarlo por sí mismo,
that's called you're rebelling against God.
A eso se le llamaría rebelión contra Dios.
Okay, because if you do it, because you don't know, because you can't possibly know the truth of things.
Porque uno no puede realmente conocer las verdades de las cosas.
How much, what quantity, quality.
¿Qué tanto, qué cantidad y cualidad?
Okay, and he gives the following parable. He gave the king the following parable.
Y entonces le provee al rey de una parábola.
All right, and possibly I'm gonna turn the parable into more like a modern terms, more that we could, for us basically.
Y para nosotros yo voy a transformar esta parábola en términos más modernos.
Okay, so you have a doctor.
Tenemos un doctor.
That he was a very successful doctor. And,
con gran éxito el doctor.
And he had, so his specialty was that he would, people would come with the problems, and he had all the medications, and he would know exactly which ones for the sickness to dispense.
Este doctor tenía la fama de que cuando se le consultaba, no solo decía el mal, sino que tenía los medicamentos para erradicarle el mal.
Right. And he had there was he had also a person that would help him, like a helper.
Y tenía por ahí un ayudante que le asistía.
Maybe he would help him. He would sweep the floors and take out the garbage, whatever.
Ese asistente le mantenía limpio el lugar, sacaba la basura.
Okay. Now, so then, every once in a while, so the doctor decided he would go on vacation. You go on a vacation.
Casi nunca, pero de vez en cuando ese doctor salía de vacaciones.
And he put out a sign, I'm closed and I'll be back in a week.
Ponía su letrero, estaré fuera durante una semana.
And so so meanwhile his helper, he came there while he was away. He came there to clean up the place.
Cuando él no estaba en su consultorio, vino su ayudante a limpiar.
And so some people came and knocking at the door like they always do.
Y la gente siguió llegando y tocaron a la puerta.
And so meanwhile he said he went out and he said go, the doctor's not here. He's not here now. He's not here.
Él abrió la puerta y les dijo, el doctor no está aquí.
But they said, please, I have a terrible sickness and whatever. Please, please, please. And they kept on knocking at the door.
Pero la gente decía, oh, y es que estoy tan enfermo, de veras, por favor, por favor.
And more people were collecting outside the door. And
se empezó a juntar gente y más gente afuera de la puerta.
So he didn't know what to do, and so he saw they have a coat that the doctor left his white coat there. So he went and put on the coat.
Y entonces el asistente notó que el doctor había dejado por ahí su bata blanca y fue y se la puso.
And meanwhile he opened up the door and
abrió la puerta.
And then people came in
y dejó pasar a la gente.
And so then every person said what their sickness is, and he did the same thing the doctor did. The doctor gave out the medicines. So he gave also the medicines.
Y acá la gente decía de que le molestaba, que le dolía, de que se aquejaba. Y él hizo lo que veía hacer al doctor, les dio la medicina.
It didn't seem too difficult. The doctor always took a little bit from the top, a little bit from the bottom, some from the right, some from the left. So he did the same thing.
Y él había notado que el doctor pues tomaba a veces cosas de arriba, cosas de abajo, cosas de un lado, del otro, y así él lo hizo.
So what happened?
¿Y qué sucedió?
The people went home, they took the medicine, and they died. That's all.
La gente se regresó a sus hogares con la medicina y murió.
If the real doctor was there, they could have gotten better.
Si el verdadero doctor hubiera estado para atenderles, se hubieran mejorado.
Okay, because really what helped here is what you needed is the doctor. That's what was needed here.
Porque lo que en verdad ellos necesitaban era al doctor.
Because he knows exactly how to mix what should be mixed with which, and until to make that would heal.
El médico verdadero sabría qué mezclar para que ellos sanaran.
Right. Plus, he gave them the proper diet. Rav Wolbe says here.
Y Rav Wolbe menciona que también les hubiese dado la dieta adecuada.
Okay, so this is what the Jew said to the king of the Khazars.
Entonces, esta es la historia que le cuenta el judío al rey de los Khazarim.
Okay, so that all the world, basically, this is how the world was before we received the Torah.
Así era como estaba el mundo antes de que recibiéramos la Torah.
That you could try to figure it out yourself, but
uno podía tratar de averiguar si atinaba en descubrir.
Okay, but really the real medicine is only in the hands of God.
Pero en realidad, la medicina verdadera solo está en manos de Dios.
And because only in that way, only through that we can connect to God.
Solo en esa manera podemos conectarnos con Dios.
Right. So really, even more so. The Kuzri says it even more so. He says the real medicine is God Himself.
Y en realidad se dice que la única verdadera medicina es Dios.
Right, and he, through the mitzvahs, God comes and connect and makes a connection with us.
Y es a través de las mitzvot, los mandamientos, que Hashem se conecta con nosotros.
Right, but really it's God who is the medicine. Hashem is the medicine itself. Hashem is really the medicine.
Pero en verdad Hashem mismo es la medicina.
Okay, so that's kind of like what in this parable where it's saying that the doctor is really the one in the parable is the doctor who really makes the difference.
En la parábola decimos que es el doctor el que hace la diferencia, el verdadero doctor.
Right, so over here we're saying that it's Hashem. Hashem is like this doctor.
Y entonces decimos aquí que Hashem es como ese médico.
Right, and the truth is that if you check in the verse in Parashas, the upcoming Parasha, when people pay attention, you'll see that it says there, I am Hashem, your doctor. It says over there in the verse there.
En la parashá de que sigue, vamos a ver cómo literalmente dice en el escrito en el verso que yo, Hashem, soy tu sanador.
Okay, and right. So what do we learn from all this? I'm putting into my words. I mean, what do we learn from this?
Ahora, ¿qué aprendemos de esto? Digo en mis palabras.
That means that again, through the mitzvahs, we allow us to connect to God.
De nuevo, a través de las mitzvah, de los mandamientos, nos conectamos con Hashem.
But what's really going to save us? What's really going to affect us? What's the medicine of the mitzvahs? What is it really? It's really this connection to God itself. That is what the medicine
is. Esta conexión con Dios, esa es la medicina.
Okay, so nobody in the world can make up anything their own mitzvahs at all, because if they make up their own thing, then it won't connect to God.
Si la gente inventa o desarrolla sus propias mitzvah, no van a tener esta conexión con Dios.
Okay, that's why in the Noachide stuff, it's not enough just to do the Noachide because I think it's a good thing, because I think it's a good thing.
Por eso, aun con las leyes noágidas, cumplirlas nomás porque sí, no es una cosa buena.
Right. If I think it's good, that doesn't make it doesn't turn it into a mitzvah. If I'm doing something because I think it's good.
Si al hacerlas, las hago porque pienso que son buenas, no pasa nada.
It doesn't turn it into a mitzvah. It doesn't become a mitzvah and it doesn't connect the person to God.
De mi cumplimiento una mitzvah.
And it doesn't connect the person to God.
Y tampoco me conecta con Dios.
Right, but okay, and so therefore you have to now we're supposed to try and be able to understand a little bit from this why we're so careful on the details of all the mitzvahs.
Y aquí vamos a entender el por qué se aplica tanto cuidado en los detallitos de las mitzvah.
Right, because we have to make sure that we're not doing our own thing. We're doing what Hashem said. That's all.
Porque nos tenemos que asegurar de que no estamos haciendo las cosas a nuestra manera, sino como Hashem quiere.
Right, we're not doing what we think.
No hacemos lo que a nosotros se nos ocurre.
Right, so always is to ask yourself what exactly did Hashem say to do?
Entonces nos ocupamos de conocer qué es exactamente lo que Hashem dijo que hagamos.
Okay, and somehow in the words of the sages, there's a saying, make yourself a pilot to learn how to do a mitzvah.
En palabras de los sabios dice, hazte para ti un piloto para saber, in order to do what?
How to do a mitzvah.
Para saber hacer o llevar a cabo una mitzvah.
Right, Rav Wolbe explains it a little. He explains this to me.
Rav Wolbe explica esto.
So he says a person is like a ship in the sea.
Una persona es como un barco, una nave en el mar.
And the mitzvah is like the dock, the port.
La mitzvah es la playa, el puerto.
And only an expert captain can figure out how to get through the sea to the mitzvah.
Y solo un piloto, un capitán experto puede conducir esa nave hasta el puerto.
Okay. All right. So that's what we have about from this thing, the introduction of mitzvahs of Rav Wolbe.
Entonces, esto es lo que tenemos de Rav Wolbe sobre la introducción a las mitzvot.
Okay. And now, the one thing is about the story of the Khazars, so they actually converted. Eventually, they converted to Judaism.
En la historia del Khazar, ellos hicieron la conversión al judaísmo.
Okay, first the king and a certain group of people went and they trained in some caves somewhere, and they trained themselves for a long time to practice.
Lo que sucedió es que primero fueron el rey y algunos seleccionados a entrenarse. Tal vez estuvieron tiempo en cuevas aprendiendo.
And afterwards they came back to the country and they converted the whole country, they say, according to the legend.
De acuerdo a la leyenda, después de que ellos ya habían aprendido, regresaron al pueblo y convirtieron a todos.
Right. It's not even legend. Really, it's historical fact.
No es en sí una leyenda, es un hecho histórico. Algo que
Just the
sucedió.
mystery of the whole thing is that all of them disappeared. That's the mystery.
El misterio es que desaparecieron.
Right.
Pero
And
de
the only
que
thing,
sucedió,
right.
sucedió.
The only way to explain it is that when the Christians came in and conquered the place, so whoever they dispersed to all the other Jewish communities in all the corners that were around it.
Pudiera ser que cuando llegó el mundo cristiano a esparcirse, ellos corrieron y se fueron a las comunidades judías cercanas.
Right, so they went to Turkey and they went to Greece. There were Jews there, and all the other places were.
Había comunidades judías en Turquía, en Grecia, y para allá ellos corrieron.
Right, and it was the Christians that came in and conquered that place there.
Fueron los cristianos los que llegaron a este lugar geográfico y conquistaron.
Right, maybe that was the Byzantines, possibly.
Tal vez eran los bizantinos.
Okay.
I got the book.
Okay, so, but anyhow, let's see if there's questions.
Bueno, vamos a ver si hay preguntas. Judith, porque todos los demás son saludos. Las mitzvot a cumplirse en honor a Hashem. Okay. She's stating that.
Okay, very good.
Mitzvot should be done to honor
very good.
Hashem.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Bueno. Ahorita hay tiempo.
I guess we don't have any. We don't have questions. Okay, no more questions.
No hay más preguntas.
Questions or comments? Okay, we could stop here if nobody has questions or comments.
Bueno,
Rav, ese rey dice que fue real no es una parabola? Yes, he existed. It's a true historical fact. This king.
Sí, existió. Fue un hecho histórico. Yo tengo el libro en inglés, pero no sé si.
Oh, you have it. You have it. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, it's not easy reading. It's not easy reading.
No, dice que no es una lectura fácil.
In the book, it's not it's actually, it has to be studied very carefully. It's actually very, because it was written by a great Rabbi Yehuda Levi, who's very great.
Fue escrito por Rav Yehuda Halevi.
It's very great, and so it's written. It's ingenious. It has a lot of ingenious ideas in it.
Tiene muchas ideas ingeniosas.
Right, and I only read the first chapter, the first section of the book. I did that. I only did that pretty good. After that, not really. I haven't studied.
Dice que el Rav Schneider leyó la primera parte de este libro.
I try to study it, but after that, not really.
Traté de
Maybe I read it, but I didn't study it.
Tal vez sí lo leí todo, pero no lo estudié. Bueno, yo pienso que cuando venga Mashiach, esta historia se va a repetir por muchas partes del mundo. I think that when Mashiach is reigning, this story would be lived in many parts of the world.
I don't know. You're not supposed to convert. After the time when Mashiach comes, says we won't accept the converts anymore.
Dice que cuando venga Mashiach, después de que ya esté Mashiach, ya no va a haber conversiones. Pero
That's
va a
what it
haber,
says in the Talmud. It says in the Talmud. It says this in the
en
Talmud.
el Talmud lo dice, pero todo el mundo se va a dar cuenta de que los judíos y su Torah es la verdad. But everybody's going to know that the Jews and the Torah is true.
Right. Yeah. But people could be Noachide, but not to convert to Judaism now.
La gente puede ser noágida sin la necesidad de convertirse al judaísmo.
Tiene que haberse convertido en un converso muy. I don't understand all that. Look at what it says there.
Tiene que haberse convertido en un converso muy destacado. Rab, ¿y qué religión practicaba ese rey antes de convertirse? Well, Jenny wants to know what religion did he practice prior? And he should have been a very notable converse person in order to be mentioned.
Listen, this place Khazar wasn't, it's talking 1400 years ago, so it wasn't like there's newspapers and you can see things and go to YouTube and see what's going on anywhere. They didn't have that then.
Este rey Khazar vivió hace 1400 años. No es como que pudiéramos ir a buscar en los periódicos o en YouTube.
Right. And even travel nearby was already dangerous, and people didn't travel from one place to another so easily. There wasn't highways. They had to travel by horse, and come on.
En aquel entonces viajar no era una cosa sencilla. Era peligroso.
Right. The only thing we have we have in the history, it's around letters that people wrote. There were certain wise people certain of our sages went to visit these people, and there was correspondence. So we have letters that we still have around.
Lo que sí tenemos hasta el día de hoy son cartas que escribieron gentes que viajaron para allá, conocieron el cambio que hicieron, cómo vivían y escribieron al respecto.
Right. And before, according to the book, before he didn't have any specific religion. He was more, there are even some people around there that don't have such a clear religion. Like all the Kurds don't have a specific. What religion are they? I don't know exactly. No.
De acuerdo a la pregunta sobre qué religión era, no estamos seguros porque aún la gente que vive por ahí ahora, los kurdos, no tienen una religión específica a la que pertenezcan como pueblo.
Right. If they have religion, they have their own things. Maybe a little like paganistic, a little bit.
Si tienen algo de religión, tal vez tenga un poco de paganismo. Los kurdos. Bueno, Johnny dice, una vez escuché que el Mashiach dirá, ¿tú eres judío o tú no? I once heard that Mashiach will be able to tell, you're a Jew, you're not.
Okay, he'll be a prophet. He'll be a prophet.
Porque será un verdadero profeta.
No, it says that in the Talmud that not really Mashiach so much, but Elijah the prophet.
En el Talmud lo menciona, y no tanto el Mashiach, sino el profeta Elías es el que será.
Right, because supposedly Elijah the prophet will come before Mashiach will come. That's how it's in the Talmud, according to the Talmud.
Elías el profeta precede a Mashiach. Luis Pérez, Rab, según el judaísmo y sus opiniones, ¿Yeshu es un hecho histórico o es un invento de Roma? According to Judaism, is it a true story, Yeshu, or just an invention from Rome?
We have in our traditions a person Yeshu, who's like a renegade person.
En nuestra tradición sí existe un personaje, Yeshu, una especie de renegado.
And it doesn't fit into the Christian version. our version, doesn't fit into their version.
Nuestra versión no encaja con la versión cristiana, ni la versión cristiana encaja con la nuestra.
So whatever, it's nobody could explain exactly what why does it differ, what happened, why we have one thing and they have a different thing, and people have different interpretations. It could be like maybe because it is, maybe that, whatever. But I put all my faith in our traditions. I don't believe in their traditions at all.
Dice el Rab, yo en mi fe, yo no creo en sus tradiciones. Pudiera haber discrepancia entre unas tradiciones y otras.
Right. I don't believe in their traditions, that they're authentic, their traditions. That's all.
Yo no creo que sus tradiciones sean auténticas.
Okay, and you have people who proved it. I'm not an expert in these things. You have Rabbi Singer, who's already a big expert. He can prove these things.
Tenemos al Rabbi Singer, que es todo un experto en esos temas y ha comprobado que pues es falso
Right.
la percepción que ellos tienen. A ver.
Just that in the book, in this book, Kuzari, it's already, Christianity is kind of like refuted in this book. I mean,
en este libro del Kuzari dice el Rab que el cristianismo es refutado.
Right, and because all the others are arguing against it. The Greeks are against it, and the Muslims are against it, and certainly the Jew is against it.
Porque tanto los griegos como los musulmanes y ciertamente los judíos presentaban argumentos en contra del cristianismo.
And the king was impressed by the argument. I mean, he was. We assume, we take him the king as a truth seeker, so he was convinced that they were false. I mean, both the Muslims and the Christians were false, and only the Jews were the right way.
El rey quedó convencido con sus argumentos y llegó a la conclusión de que solo lo judío era lo verdadero.
Right. Just that the book was already written 800 years ago. This book was written. I mean.
Este libro que lo escribió el Rab Yehuda Halevi fue escrito hace 800 años.
And since that, in that 800 years, they had both of the Christians and the Muslims had time to invent all kind of other new ideas that you have to, new ways of looking, new ideas and things that they didn't have then. But
y en este tiempo, desde que se escribió este libro, tanto los musulmanes como los cristianos han tenido tiempo para inventar alegaciones o respuestas a lo que se dice en el libro.
Right, but the truth of the positions you can find in this book. That this is what the true positions were 800 years ago. After that, they invented new ideas to try to argue because their positions didn't hold up.
Hasta hace 800 años, cuando se escribió el libro, todo lo que ellos, los cristianos o los musulmanes, pudieran decir, alegar, quedó tratado en el libro. Todo lo nuevo que han dicho es después de que ese libro se escribió.
After they wrote this book, they came up with new ideas to basically because their positions didn't hold up in the argument.
Porque sus posiciones no se mantuvieron a flote, sus argumentos.
Okay. Only the Jews can stand without any without any changing our anything.
Ay, se me fue, pero que sin ayuda alguna. A ver, Dice Johnny, creo que es una mezcla de ambas cosas, lo del judaísmo y la opinión. Que sea de Roma. Entonces sí existió, dice Lewin, el Yeshu, yo creo. Deida Friday, Rav, ¿por qué judíos se convierten al cristianismo? Why are Jews becoming Christians?
I don't know if it's true. Because they're not, because most, we said already in other classes, 90% of the Jews are not even practicing Jews, and certainly even among the practicing Jews, only a small percentage are actually educated. So whatever.
Bueno, dice que ya lo hemos visto en otras clases, que los judíos ahora en día, el 90% no es un judío practicante.
And as far as really receiving the tradition, only a small percentage of the actual practicing Jews actually receive the tradition. So it's only, let's say it's 10%.
Y aún una parte muy pequeña de esos que sí están viviendo su judaísmo, solo un pequeño porcentaje acepta la tradición.
Not accept, actually receive the tradition properly.
Recibió la tradición de la manera adecuada.
Because the other people are practicing, but they don't know exactly why they're practicing. They grew up practicing, so they practice too.
Hay muchos que crecieron nomás practicando ciertas cosas porque así lo vieron, pero no lo aprendieron adecuadamente.
Okay, so this is part of the reason, what we said, but the other reason is because there's an evil inclination that can bring even the best person to do bad things. That's all. That's a fact.
Entonces esto es una razón. La otra es que existe la mala inclinación que lleva a las personas a errar.
And it can bring even a good person to do bad things. I mean,
puede lograr que una persona buena realice cosas malas.
Because Yashka that we have was a student from the highest sages, but he made the mistakes and it caused his downfall.
Este personaje, Yashka, en nuestra tradición judía, sabemos que fue estudiante de un sabio, de un rabino alto, elevado, pero se retiró de las enseñanzas.
He made some mistakes that brought him down. The evil inclination twisted him into doing mistakes that brought him down.
La mala inclinación lo torció de tal forma que él cometió errores que lo derrumbaron.
So if it could happen to him, it could happen to somebody else too.
Si le sucedió a él, le puede suceder a cualquier persona. Bueno, Jenny dijo, ¿y por qué si las religiones principales tomaron cosas del judaísmo y según investigaciones el cristianismo está confabulado con los dioses romanos, ¿por qué no hicieron si religión directo en el servicio que ellos sirven? ¿Por qué disfrazar? Well, Jenny is kind of thinking, why if all the religions say they started from what the Jews got and they accept that they took the Roman gods and just disguise everything, ¿por qué no hicieron si religión? ¿Por qué lo hicieron? Si religión directo con el servicio que ellos sirven, ¿por qué disfrazar? Well, Jenny has an existential question on why the religions do what they do. ¿Por qué
This
hacen
I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's because it's part of the plan of the evil inclination to try to get people to not connect to God. That's all.
La mala inclinación pretende llevar a la gente a que no conecte con el Eterno.
Right, and it's a challenge for every person. It's a challenge to really connect to God, or to just pretend, make believe, and just and not really take it seriously.
Y parte del engaño es hacerles creer como que están lográndolo, pero realmente no se están conectando con
Yeah,
Dios.
and we're way over with the stop sign. There should be a stop sign before, like 5 minutes before. It's already now, whatever. It's already after the time. I know it takes some
Bueno,
time,
ya,
takes a little bit of time to think of questions. Okay, whatever.
bueno, ya nos pasamos de la hora y la última
How do we know the
es,
difference between Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David?
¿cómo sabemos el Mashiach ben Joseph y el Mashiach ben David? ¿Cómo saber que ellos vienen y cómo conocerles a través de que no nos daremos cuenta? Herman wants to know how can we tell if it will be Mashiach ben David or Mashiach ben Joseph.
Right. I don't think it matters to us which one it is.
Creo que no nos
Doesn't
debería
matter which one it is.
importar cuál de los dos sea.
The main thing is that if it will be a prophet, then we need to listen to what the prophet says. That's the point of Mashiach.
Creo que nos deberíamos de ocupar de saber si es profeta, porque si es profeta, tendremos que escuchar y esperar lo que él diga.
Right. So it doesn't matter which one it is. It makes no difference.
No importa cuál de los dos llegue. No hace ninguna diferencia.
Okay, we got to finish up. It's very late already.
Bueno,
So
terminamos.
be well,
Ya,
everybody.
que todos estén bien.
Shalom. Everything
Shalom.
good. And thank you for the translations. Gracias por traducir.
Gracias, Raf, por la enseñanza.
Okay, thank you. Shalom.